big tracks.
Oh, big fun.
Big banana.
Coffs Harbour, absolutely love it.
You gotta see it for yourself.
We're not here for a picnic.
And this is the hard part.
How good is that?
Oh, that sounds good.
I'm leaving. It's a lot of fun.
Well, day 3 of our Coffs Harbour adventure, and it's a fresh early start today. Now it's just time to refuel and get ready for the tracks.
Cold last night?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, a bit cold last night. Had 3 blankets and a doona. Don't have my partner, so I was like tucking the blanket in behind me because I was trying to keep myself warm.
Bloody freezing, didn't really pack appropriately, but yep, not running to town today.
Damn media people, flattening batteries.
Chris had little problems with his battery here, just going flat overnight because the camera fella's using all the power. So we just hooked up this little jump pack that I got to see if we can get some current into the battery so that the charger recognises it. Probably one of the most useful things you can keep in your four-wheel drive. I actually use it a fair bit, surprisingly.
Leaving base camp, it's only a very short drive before we're back on the tracks. Well, day 2, Coffs Harbour, lads.
Oh, I'm just glad we're out here, mate. It's an unbelievable day. What are you thinking, Az, mate? You think it's a good time to go?
Mate, after yesterday's efforts, I'm bloody keen to prove myself a bit more and have some fun.
Bit of Ranger redemption.
That's it, mate.
Keen as, lovely weather once again, so let's get out there.
I'm keen to see how I go.
The good thing is Barney's leading the convoy again, so we should all be fine.
He'll show us not what to do.
Exactly.
From my recollection yesterday, I was the only person who did what should have been done, and the other 2 cars that practically littered themselves showing everyone else what not to do.
2 cars. Mate, I was all in control.
I was just following instructions.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Let's overhit it, guys.
Just heading to our first track, and by the looks of it, things could get a bit interesting today. This is just the drive in.
This one's easy to drive, but you can tell up ahead where that first one we hit was just gone. All through here is washed out. I don't know what's ahead, but this is pretty tricky driving, so it's been a lot of rain around here, that's for sure.
great things about Coffs is just driving around and exploring, having a look down some tracks, but in this instance, well, this one was just a little bit impassable.
Hey guys, I reckon we make a bit of a gap jump here. I think if we build it up really nice, I think we're going to be fine. Hit it about 40, 60 Ks once we're done, and we'll just continue on, guys. It's going to be a great day.
Build a bridge. Build a bridge and get over it, eh? Just so I can hear water running.
Nope, off to the next one. Even if we only do 2 or 3 tracks today, just driving around this place is just spectacular.
It's not often you can, you know, be cruising through the forest or the bush like this and be looking at the ocean. Like, yeah, pretty amazing.
Righto, we're at Az's Hills.
This is one, I'm good to go. I'll throw the front locker in and send her up. Holy dooly.
I'm leaving.
This is something to see.
All right, guys. I vote we have a look at least. I'm getting out.
100% need to look at this.
Yeah, you see the videos on the internet.
But you gotta see it for yourself.
Oh, YouTube does not do this justice at all.
Just when we thought we were only window shopping, here comes Rick.
Just a tad steep, I reckon. Just a little bit. I'm facing up. So all I can see is sky. Wow. I'll get up this step. You can hook and left, but I just don't know how big that bulge is. That's a big step up there. Yeah, look, I've got up that first climb. It's only about 10%, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have to bail because the rest of this is pretty full on gnarly, and I'm not willing to lose a Land Cruiser at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna have to back down this one.
Straighten that wheel for a bit. Straighten up, straighten up.
Yeah, I know. When you come to Coffs, I think you have to actually physically drive here and have a look at Widowmaker.
It's like going to Paris. You got to see the tower.
Yeah.
When you go to York, you got to see the bridge. You got to do all those things.
Yeah.
When you come to Coffs, you got to have a look
at this. With everyone agreeing that Widowmaker is going to be for next time, we were off to check out a little challenging track that Frankie had picked out for us, which we were told was well worth the drive. There will be no complaints from me. This place is amazing. And how good is it to be traveling around this beautiful forestry with a great convoy and a bunch of your mates.
cool little hill. Everyone's kind of walked all the way to the top. Az is here. He's going to be my spotter because the only reason he's spotting me is because he's next up. I think he's a bit nervous. So,
what line do you want to take? That's the question.
I'm probably going to drop my left tyre in. So I'll lock the rear and I'm just going to go low one. And I reckon I'm going to spit all the mud out and there'll be no traction for anyone else. So here we go. Didn't work out. Yeah, that's a bit tricky. And this is the hard part. That was just getting warmed up. I'm good to go.
Oh, good to go.
Yeah, good to go.
Get it done.
Yeah. Yeah, Frankie, come on! Come on! Oh, yeah! Oh, I'm watching Frankie move and hands are everywhere, I'll tell you what. Oh, that's what it's about. Just getting, I got a little bit to go. I'm gonna get out of the way for the rest of the crew, but I reckon it's gonna be tough for those boys. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
Hey, yes, mate, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do, mate. Oh, it's like that, is it?
Oh, mate, you got to give it a boot, but yeah, rear lockers are definite. There's a bit of bumping up the top, so I think your rear, if you had your front locker at the bottom, you'd be right, but at the top is a lot of bumping, so I don't know, mate. I hope you don't break everything.
Alright, I'll throw in all the lockers and we'll see what happens, eh?
Yeah, mate, it's a lot of fun. Enjoy.
Alright, see you at the top.
Go, Az.
Thanks, mate. I'm having fun. It's bouncy. Oh, a bit of a wheel there.
The boys are pumped.
How good is that?
How good are lockers? Twin lock, that is easy. Obviously I made a highway when I went up, but twin locked, core conversion, beautiful.
All the suspension setups and everything just working beautifully together. Mate, this thing surprises me every bloody time. Woo! That is what it's all about. Those smooth, clean hill climbs like that, mate. Whew. I love this car. Mate, that does not feel how it looked in my car. That thing just ate it up. Twin lock 35s. Cool. Oh, I love my car.
Az made it too.
Right here for a picnic.
Woo! That was a steeply. I hope that was slider, but it didn't sound like slider. I think I've just gave myself a little bit of a love tap. Well, that's why you pay attention. You don't celebrate too early. It was slider. I hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on your slider.
The whole way up, I'm like, I think that was my door. That was my door.
Is this your slider?
Shoo! Yes! Oh, good track. Good track.
I wish I had 5 lockers.
That was only
I wish I had someone to clear the track for me. If I had your 6 lockers and a clacturer, I would have come through and graded
I
this.
knew you were going to say that. I didn't have my front locker on.
Yeah, I can see you did. The whole way up.
I did not.
All you need is me to get a blade to grade this for you next time.
I didn't have the front locker on. I knew you were going to sit there and go, look. Well, here we are, another hill climb. I don't have any lockers, but I'm going to give it a go. All these other boys have got lockers, so standard cruiser setup. See how we go, eh?
Almost there, Rick. 7th time lucky.
Out of my way, boys. Coming through. Look how gorgeous he is.
Oh, mate, that was a bloody epic drive from Rick in the Unlock 200. I'm very surprised. I've never been out wheeling with one before, so very impressive.
Unbelievable. This is what we come here for. Love it.
I can't say I've been out wheeling with someone that good in a 200 series because most of the time I just go with Cale.
We might not use that. I'm not sure we're going to use that.
So there we go, the boards are chewed it up a little bit, but I reckon we'll get the big girl up there. Let's do it.
You got crawler or not? No, he doesn't have it on. Yeah, alright. You have to come back about a metre now.
Can't use crawl with the rear locker.
Oh, yeah. So now what do you think of Cale's drive?
Oh, he did a good job. I think he heard me. He tried to kill me. He's just bit over here. I'm just here having a good time, just relaxing. He just decides, you know, boop, and he gives me a little 5 out the window. He goes, I heard you, mate.
Proofs in the pudding don't have the difference between the tyres. All the other boys are running muds. I've got the rugged terrain, it's just a little bit less grip, but pretty impressive for a road terrain. Rugged terrain.
Rumour has it you tried to run over Chris.
Yeah, well, I wasn't stopping.
How's that? All the boys have made it up. They've made it look easy.
Twin lock, I bet ya. Woo!
That's how it's done. Yes!
Time for a little more exploring.
We just got these pretty nasty ruts, and Frankie's come down first this time, and it's got a bit awkward, but I just want to make sure everyone's got it. But it's just hard line. Sometimes the ruts you just gotta, and then once you slip, you just gotta commit and go. So We got this, it'll be easy.
How did Cale go with you spotting?
Cale always goes better at me spotting. I wouldn't trust Chris with Cale. There's something there I don't know about. I don't know the history. I'm going to keep an eye on those two. That's the line, that's the line. Stay there, that's the line. That's it, that was the line.
I can't do anything.
Rip the radio cover off.
Man.
Yeah, boy.
With the sun going down, it's time to start thinking about heading back towards camp.
Hey fellas, what do you think of those last few ruts on that decent hill?
Mate, what a huge amount of fun. Gotta love it. You gotta pick your lines really tight with that, especially with how wet it is.
Yeah, coming down's always different. Yeah, no, it was cool. Went into that new track Frankie took us, and it's just a bit wet.
Oh yeah, I just went straight into the bank in those ruts. Bit of fun though.
Being the first person to go down, it did not feel right.
Yeah, you definitely put the fear into us when you said that didn't feel good over the UHF.
Hey guys, I think I just found the second causeway. I know the first one was a blowout, but here's the next one. I'm just gonna go check it out, eh?
It'll be good to get out of here soon, eh? Get back to camp.
But I think we might need a chainey to get the first car under. So if we get one chainsaw up here, boys, I think we'll just clear this path for everyone, and we'll be able to drive across pretty easy, I think. Another tree down. Should be pretty easy. The boys will just come and clear this track for everyone. We'll clear it up and we'll keep going, but it's been pretty challenging. It's already like nearly 5 o'clock, so I just think next causeway, clean this one up and keep going. And the aim, my friend, is to get to camp. It's pretty deep there. That's bad. That's all right.
Just a little part of me wishes Barney had fell in.
But I always gotta be certain. I've got 2 spotters around me. Where's Az? Az, are you behind me ready to go, mate? In case I need to pull out, eh? Get yourself ready. Thanks, bro. Yep, he's giving me the thumbs up.
Hold that line.
What?
A little step up. Yeah, mate, you're good line there, good line there.
seemed like a good idea at the time, going first. This is why Chris doesn't want it. I don't actually have a second set of boots as I get back to camp, but somebody took them out of the car.
We're not too far from camp now, and it's been a fantastic day in beautiful Coffs Harbour. Now it's time to just grab some firewood from the camping grounds to get the fire going. A mighty big fire.
Hi, I'm Sharon and I'm the owner of Coffs Harbour Camping and 4-Wheel Drive. We started off in 2014. We got the perfect spot. We have direct access to the Lower Bucka State Forest, so you just go straight out my back gate. So there's, which is very convenient. So for the 4-wheel drivers, it's perfect. We've got some of the best tracks in Australia here, and it is a real mecca. From Coffs Harbour, we're less than 20 minutes, just up the Pacific Highway, turn off at Moonee Beach. Look, I'd just like to thank Barney, Chris and the boys for coming out and sharing this bit of paradise that we have here.
We tackled a few hill climbs again, which were pretty aggressive ones, which we managed to get up as well and get out and see what our cars are capable of. I'd like to thank Barney and Chris for inviting me along on this trip. This is a special one for me. This is the first time without my brother, and all the support from the 4-wheel drive community, all the boys, my family, the Black Bear family, all support. It's been awesome to get back out here and do wheeling with the boys, and yeah, I couldn't have done it without them. Yeah, let's do it again, and thanks everyone for your support, and we'll see you next time.
We come to Coffs Harbour to come wheeling and find some of the hardest tracks, and it was an epic adventure just getting to it. Now, first off, the day started at Widowmaker. We had a solid look and left. That is intimidating. If you haven't seen it already on YouTube, get on there, someone's got it, but it is 30 times bigger and harder and scarier. So I don't know, fool, I got out of there. Rick had a bit of a stab, but I think he was just doing it for jokes. This is the biggest chasm I've ever seen. Somehow the water had just come across it, and it was an absolute massive washout. I was considering jumping it and building a bit of a ramp. It was a good idea at the time, but we just ran out of time for me to jump it. Special thank you to Sharon at Coffs Harbour Camping and 4-Wheel Drive for giving us this amazing spot and all the firewood my heart could desire. We could have burnt every bit of it, but we had to save some for the rest of us.
Yesterday was all about just touring around Coffs. Now I reckon you could probably spend your whole life here and not see every track that's here. This place is just enormous, and there's just tracks and side tracks and forest trails everywhere. The thing about this place is you don't have to do tough stuff, but it's got tough stuff everywhere, so you can have fun, or you can do what we did yesterday. We picked one little hill climb, a couple of ruts, we transversed through some really cool terrain, but you know what? It was a fun day. It's the type of stuff I really like doing because you cover a lot of ground, you see a lot of beautiful stuff. I'm going to come back and do that again, but next time I do want to pick a couple of those tough hills that we couldn't get to, because I tell you what, they are so much fun when you get to the top, especially when you get there and everybody shares in that victory.
Well, there was this one time at band camp. So second day out on the tracks, wasn't as extreme as the day before, and we found a nice little track, and I got to redeem myself in the Ranger and show everyone what it can actually do. It didn't flip it, which is always a good thing. These little simple touring tracks on the fire trails have just been washed away, and actually makes for some interesting technical driving that you wouldn't really expect on, just a little touring day. It's good to meet some new people and go wheeling with some different guys for once. So it was awesome few days that I've had over up here in Coffs, and I can't wait to come back. And this place that Sharon's got is absolutely unreal. Waking up to this every morning.
It was awesome to get out and explore. really shows this landscape of this awesome place down here. I know I'm already thinking when I'm going to come back next. It's pretty amazing. Bring the family back. There's so much to do. You could spend weeks here and not see everything. We got to check out the Widowmaker, which is a pretty famous track down here, and I certainly won't be taking the 200 up there anytime soon. We'll have to come back with something else. Great bunch of blokes. We've had awesome weather. Thanks Barney and Chris for the invite, and I can't wait the next time.
One of the tracks was so rutted that I've done before, did not expect it. The best part about it was seeing all the boys making it up that hill and how big their smile was once they got to the top. Overall, it was such a good trip. We did some good tracks. We did a little bit of everything, a few washouts, water crossings, all the bits and pieces that you could ask for in Coffs Harbour. Chris, you've done it again. You've reclaimed yourself. You've made the tracks look easy this time. First trip without Kylie, really cold. She needs to come back with me. Don't let her hear that.
Well, I tell you what, we go to some spectacular locations and do some serious four-wheel driving and touring.
If you like what you're seeing, like, subscribe, hit that magical bell. All the guys that have been coming along, the details below, make sure you check them out. See you next time on Built4Offroad.